Hello guys, how's it going today? Today we're going to be covering a secret to outreach which gets me personally 40% response rates on my emails. This is crazy. I'm going to throw up the actual stats here just to prove that, I'm not taking the piss with it. And here's how I actually get it. Basically, I stack different touch points. I use multiple touch points. I'm going to get into what that actually means slightly later down in the video. But yeah, multiple touch points, that's how I get 40% open rates and at least like 5 to 10% meeting. You need to personalize your emails. So watch my how to write email outreach emails, I think from like 3 or 4 weeks ago. I don't know when I published that video, but just subscribe to the channel and you'll be able to find it. So yeah, without further ado, I don't want to waste any of your time today, so let's get into this video. Right, so what is multiple touch points? What multiple touch points is, every touch point is like, when you send some form of outreach. So what one touch point could be, sending an email. Another touch point could be, giving their office a call. Another touch point is connecting with them on LinkedIn and, DMing them on via that, or, following their personal Instagrams and then shooting them a DM or two, regarding your emails. And what that tends to do is it makes them open your emails and actually read it. So yeah, that's how you do multiple touch points, and that's what touch points are essentially. So what do I actually do? Personally, what my process right now is I have a touch point set as a task automatically. After, let's say, the first or second email, this is to ensure that my emails are actually opened. What I tend to do is, most of the time, I shoot them a DM on their personal Instagrams, or give their office a call, or connect with them on LinkedIn. Most of the time, the Instagram strategy has worked out the best for me. For example, I tend to find that, especially with like millennial entrepreneurs that are doing multi-six figures, sending them like a business meme works extremely well. For example, this is like one of the prospects that I've hit up in the past. I'll throw up like a screenshot of this here. She owns a supplements company, and this is one that I really want to work with, which is why, I sent them this kind of outreach. And as you can see, the DM reply, she's going to look at my email again, and this is probably going to actually turn into a meeting with the way I'm going to go about it. So yeah, make sure you use multiple touch points to stay on top of mind with everything. This is because, for example, if you call up the office after you've sent the email, they're going to probably know who you are already, right? So when you request for the CEO, to get past the gatekeeper, you simply say, hey, I sent Peter an email 2 days ago regarding this. I just wanted to speak to him very quickly for 5 minutes about that. Can you just transfer me to him? So by saying that, you're essentially like telling the gatekeeper, you're implying kind of thing, he already knows who I am, so just transfer me, you're irrelevant. Actually, no, that sounds very harsh, but like, most of the time it does actually work out, or at least, most of the time they're going to be like, okay, let me go speak to him and see if they want to take the call. And most of the time you actually are able to reach the decision makers straight from there. So yeah, one of the concepts that I really, really like, and it's that, the follow-up before the meeting is where the money is made. This is because, once you start following up after the initial meeting, they're probably going to have like a more strong first impression of you. So how you actually follow up prior to the decision-making meeting, this is where literally like, if your proposal has to be on point, the roadmap you give them has to be like spectacular. And then, even then, sometimes you still lose the deal genuinely for the reasons that, they're probably just either they can't afford your services or they don't really want to make that financial commitment, which, completely fair. And, you're not going to win every single deal. However, using these multiple touch points will increase your meeting rates significantly. So let me just throw up the number for my first email funnel versus now. You're going to see like some major changes. Like, I believe my open rate for my first email funnel was 68%, but now it's hovering in the 80s. And, my meeting rate was like 0% on my first email funnel, actually, just because I was sending out cookie cutter templates that I found on like one of these courses that I have. But yeah, definitely personalization is in the new marketing, and also use multiple touch points, simply because, with all of these marketers enrolling people into Sequence, most business owners will think, oh, it's just, you know, another typical marketer. But how personal is it when, you know, the actual agency owner from the agency that's trying to work with you sends you a DM of like a meme that you can actually laugh at, you know? So yeah, definitely personalize that. I really, really do like the Instagram DM method, and also LinkedIn is a great place to connect, simply because, you know, once you're in their network, let's say now they forward you onto their CMO, so Chief Marketing Officer, or the head of marketing or marketing director or something, they're going to see that you guys already are connected on LinkedIn. So it's going to build your profile up so much more straight away. So yeah, definitely multiple touch points is a way to go to increase your reply rates to about, I'd say like 20 to 30% mark. And then the quality of the email is what's going to really push it from the 30 to the 40% mark. And my aim with my reply rates is eventually I want to get it to 50, simply because I believe that's like a very, very solid number to have. But it's going to be hard to scale that, and also it's going to take a lot of refining. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, I hope this video I hope you have found this video useful. Any questions about like multiple touch points, drop them down below. I respond to every single comment. And DM me if you have any private questions that you want to ask me. Or actually, no, don't DM me with questions. Hop on the Monday Q&As, 7 p.m. UK time. I'm going to be answering all of your questions. I'm getting too many like free coaching call requests and I just can't do them all, which is why on Mondays I go live for about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how many people come on, and you're able to ask me questions face to face. I take, you know, requests from subscribers and then I bring them onto the live and we're able to actually speak on a one-to-one basis, and then I'm going to answer all of your questions. And yeah, going to be very, very useful. So subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment down below anything you want to know, and I'll see you guys either on the next video or on Monday's Q&As. Have a good one, guys. Bye.